Hey there, guys. What's up? So let's start analyzing the RCs we had done on day 6. So first RC was about what convection method of convection method and hailstorm method of what thunderstorm theories. Two theories were discussed in this, and the second was what about theory of tectonic plates. So let's start the video. The video is brought to you by FML, find me a mentor.live. So before moving to the passages, we will discuss our approach to eliminate the answers of the questions. So how do we eliminate the questions and why do we eliminate the questions? Options. We eliminate the options to be more specific about which option to choose, which is the right option, in addition to getting to the right option and checking it from the passage. So we have a systematic rule for it. I have made this rule, I call it Ben rule. That is broad, extreme, narrow, and not relevant. These are the four options we need to, type of options we need to eliminate. Apart from this, the distortion we have to check in the paragraphs. And there is a homework for you. You have to describe the tone of these passages in the comment section. So please do that. So let's view the passage. I will keep that passage for reading for 5 seconds. This is the second page. The third page, let's go to the scope of the passage. The author describes two theories of cloud electrification and their possible impact on controlling lightning formation. So we have already discussed that. Lightning formation has been described. In addition to this, in the first paragraph, he also mentioned that scientists are not on one page in on this concern. There are two theories, one older one is the newer one discussed in the paragraph 3. So let's go by the scope of paragraph by paragraph gist. Describe paragraph 1 describes the mechanism of lightning formation and notes that scientists hope to someday control it. Okay, we they are looking for controlling it. Paragraph 2 says that introduces two competing theories of cloud electrification, convection and precipitation, and describes the older theory of precipitation that has been described. We can see that in the passage. Paragraph 3 describes the convection model of cloud electrification and how to control it, or what has been done uh, in the mechanism. Okay, so what will we do now? We will move to question 1. And when we read this question, which of the following options best summarizes the author's main point in the passage, we get that this is a summarizing question. So in summarizing question, there is always a scope of getting a possibility of getting two close options. So what do? We have seen the scope of the passage and we will summarize, we will get to the answer of this question based on that. So let's move to the first option. Several recent breakthroughs have increased our understanding of the causes of lightning. Recent breakthroughs? No, an older breakthrough has been mentioned in the passage. So this cannot be our answers. This is a distorted option. It is a distorted option. So let's move to next option. Charge polarization in clouds can result both from the freezing of supercooled droplets and from the modification of ion properties. Can this charge polarization in cloud can result both from? It has been mentioned can be a possible answer. Let's eliminate first. First eliminate all the answers, all the answer options. We see that outrightly wrong. So C. Let's move to C. The standard explanation of the causes of lightning is inaccurate and should be modified. No, it has not been said by the author. So this would be an out of scope option, has not been discussed anywhere in the passage. Scientists are not yet agreed on either causes of. Yes, that has been mentioned. Okay, E, let's see E to argue in favor of that. No, he has not been arguing in favor of any method. So this is out of scope. So B and D are really close options, but we need to go for overarching. That means that covers all the point mentioned by the author. We will see that he mentions in the first paragraph that scientists are not yet agreed on either the causes. So it also comprises of B option because both the methods has been mentioned. So we can easily eliminate B option here and go for the D option. So D option will be the answer. Great. Now let's move to the next paragraph. Next slide. It can be inferred from the information in the passage that the term breakdown potential as used in the lines 10 to 11 of the passage refers to. 10 to 11 can change, but breakdown potential has been mentioned here. Let's see. Here it is mentioned breakdown potential, right? So breakdown potential has been mentioned. We see that reading all the lines before that and after that. So cloud to ground lightning occurs when discrepancy in electric charge develops between for reasons that are not widely agreed upon. That says the scientists don't agree upon it. There may be two factions. A charge begins to build up in the mixed water and ice region. When this discrepancy reaches a certain breakdown potential, the surge of the electric charge, no, surge of the electric charge has been mentioned there, and eventually it encounters something on the ground that is a good connection, and with circuit complete, the charge is lowered from ground to ground. Okay, we have read all the lines. We see that a charge polarity is sufficient to cause lightning. Yes, that has been mentioned. That can be our answer. The intensity of lightning mode. No, the intensity has not been mentioned. That is a distortion. That is a distortion. The distance between the negatively charged Earth, distortion or out of scope. Okay. Okay. So the distance between negatively charged Earth and the positively charged cloud. No, distance has not been mentioned. That would be same as above, faulty use of detail or not relevant. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, that's a out of scope. Out of scope. That's out of scope. So the duration of lightning event, the duration of lightning event, no duration has not been mentioned. Duration has not anything relevant, non-relevant, non-relevant. Okay. The option, no, out of scope. Option at which a cloud breaks down, it has not been mentioned in the passage. So A will be our answer. A is our answer. Let's move to next question. According to the points made in the passage by the author, scientists agree that lightning can occur when. Let's see. We have to we have to get to the point mentioned in paragraph 1, which mentions qualities of both the theories in the same, on which both factions of the scientists agree. So ions are transported by updrafts to higher regions of a thunder cloud. Has it been? No. This is only mentioned in the hailstorm or convection method. Okay. Only confined to one one paragraph or one topic, one theory. So this is narrow. This can be eliminated easily. B. Super cold droplets collide with hailstone in the clouds. This has been mentioned in first theory, the hailstorm theory. Okay. So this can be eliminated easily. So this is also a narrow one. Okay. A difference in charge exists between a cloud and the ground. Yes, this has been mentioned. Right after the line we read about breakdown potential, it has been mentioned. So this can be our answer. Dry ice is released. No, this has been mentioned in the paragraph 4th, but as a solution, not as uh, scientists, on which scientists agree on. So solution has been mentioned. This cannot be, can be eliminated because there is a distortion. There is there is high moisture content in the. No, no, this has not been. When you read the first line of the paragraph, it has been mentioned when moist daytime air rises into the upper atmosphere. So atmosphere, where is the atmosphere? Upper atmosphere has been mentioned. This is a broad option and can be eliminated. So C is our answer. Great. Let's move ahead. Which of the following statements would be least consistent with the account of cloud polarization offered by warning? This has been mentioned in the third paragraph or last paragraph. Charge is transported. Let's move to the A option. Charge is transported within clouds via updrafts and downdrafts. Has it been mentioned? Yes, it has been mentioned. This can't be the answer because it's least consistent. Okay, because it's least consistent. Lightning is caused by discrepancy. Yes, it has been mentioned that cloud and ground discrepancy causes, charge discrepancies causes the lightning effect. Yes, this cannot be the answer. Water droplets are, yes, they are capable of carrying an electric charge because they capture the ions. Okay, and D, lightning occurs when positively and droplets are absorbed by, no, no, positive and negative uh, are not absorbed by hailstone. Hailstones absorbs just, are just one positive or negative charged, has been mentioned in the passage. So this is a distortion. This can be the answer. The main cause of electric charge formation is the capture of, yes, this has been mentioned in the, this cannot be the answer. So the D is our answer. This was easy. Easy. So let's move to second paragraph. Second paragraph starts with Dutch cartographer, but we have to see that what author is mentioning. In England, 1620, he is mentioned for Francis Bacon. What he noted, he was a great philosopher, has been mentioned in the story of philosopher by Will Durant. You can all read that book. Alfred Wegener proposed a theory in 1912. Then we get to Holmes' theory of 1929, but these were not taken into account. So read this. I am giving you 5 seconds to pause and read. Now this is the second page. Okay, let's discuss the scope of the passage. So in paragraph 1 states that theory of plate tectonics evolved gradually and gives the earliest version of the theory, that is 15th to 16th century. And P2 discusses Wagner's theory of Pangea. Pangea was a group of land which was connected, all land from America. That has been theory given by Wagner. And Holmes' idea of magma is responsible for continental floor. Ocean floor evidence supports this, has been mentioned. P3 discusses the new floor evidence. We had been given that we had plethora of evidence till 1960. So final would be the author discusses the gradual development and acceptance of the theory of plate tectonics. Great. Let's move to the question. Uh, One, the author most likely mentions the work of the Dutch cartographer Abraham Ortelius in order to see. He was not mentioning cartography. He was not mentioning cartography to talk about cartography in the basic sense, right? He was going to tectonic plates movement. He generally developed, gradually developed this paragraph to explain how the idea or theory of tectonic plates was developed. So let's go to the A option. Show that the idea of plate tectonics is not new, although most evidence supporting it dates to the 20th century. Yes, that can be our answer. That can be our answer. So that can be our answer. Let's save it for afterwards. Compare the state. No, he was not comparing the Dutch and English cartography in the 16th century. He was not. Compare the state of Dutch and English cartography has not been done. So this can be eliminated. This is out of scope. Okay. Draw strong contrast between Ortelius pioneering views. No, this has not been. He has not been Contrasting Wagner homes and Ortelius pioneering waves. This is out of scope or distorted. This will all come in non-relevant options. Non-relevant options. So let's go to D. Show that cartography is sufficiently advanced. See, sufficiently advanced cannot be inferred from here because it is given that there was little evidence. So it had it been advanced, so we would have got what? Sufficient evidences. So it's not advanced. No, it is not advanced. This is opposite option. So this is not relevant or distorted option. Distorted option. Okay. Argue that plate tectonics is recently developed concept. No, it has been developed. It has been developing through centuries. We have been given that. Okay. So let's move ahead. 2. According to the author, the primary significance of the discovery that molten uprisings continually reshape the ocean floor is that what is this? Ocean floor is that. Let's move to the next option. Primary significance has been asked here. Primary significance has been asked here. So primary significance, this question type may have options which are really close. So we will go through each option, choosing the overarching option. No other option would be chosen apart from this. So let's move to A. These uprisings, these uprisings provide a mechanism for continental drift that had clearly occurred. So according to the author, has it been the case? Has it been the case? He has been mainly concerned with, yes, it can be the case. These uprisings provide a mechanism for continental. Yes, he has been mentioning continental drift throughout the passage. So this can be the answer. This can be the answer because it's the main concern of the author. B, let's move to B. It shows how sensitive the earth crust is the activity. Yes, it is sensitive, but we are generally concerned with movement of tectonic plates, the theory of movement of tectonic plates. So this is not an overarching, this is a narrow option, not an overarching option. Ocean floor movement lends to the strong support to the idea that the strong supercontinent Pangaea once existed. Yes, this can be inferred, but this is not the main idea that the author has been concerned with. This is also a narrow option. The movement of these ocean plates offers an explanation for movements that have been magnetic and seismic measurements that have perplexed scientists for decades. That's yes, this can be inferred, but we are not getting with the perplexed scientists. Till here, we can say that it represents the mm, passage in same manner, but perplexed scientist is not our. This is also a distorted one. This is distorted one, right? Distorted one. These helps explain film. No, this is out of scope. Volcanic eruptions has not been mentioned in the passage. So what are we left with? We are left with A. So A is our answer. Great. Now let's move ahead. What is the primary concern of author in writing the passage? So primary concern has also been mentioned here. What is the thing that he wants to conclude? So he wanted to conclude that it took several years, several theories has been mentioned, and it what did it do? It galvanized or built up our theory of tectonic plates and their movement, right? A, to propose that modern maps are inaccurate compared to ancient maps. No, he was not proposing that. He never mentioned that in. This is a distortion of the given information. and to discuss the gradual development and acceptance of the theory of plate tectonics. Yes, 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 that may be the answer. We want to be that speedy here. Haste is waste. So C, let's move to C. To criticize the concept of Panagia. No, no, he was not doing it. That is opposite. Opposite and distorted. Distorted. Okay. Opposite and distorted. To to argue that all the continents will once again join together and become one. No, he has not been doing that. Not been doing that. This is out of scope. Not mentioned in the passage. Okay, to explain that oceanic sedimentary rocks are different from those. Yes, it has been mentioned. It can be, could have been answered, but not the primary concern. Primary concern is what? Theory of tectonic plates. So B would be the right answer. So B is our answer. Okay. So B will be our answer. Now, according to the passage, all of the following statements are true except. So this is an easy question. Let's move to one by one. Long linear zones of rock on continental edges were recognized long before fossils on continental edges were. Yes, this has been mentioned. This can be our answer. This cannot be our answer. This has been mentioned. So this cannot be our answer. It is an accept question. Mantle convection currents help to explain seismic phenomena long measured by. Yes, yes, we that mention conventional current help in to explain seismic phenomena. So this won't be our answer, right? We have to go to the last part of the sentence or option. Long measured by oceanographers and others studying continental drift. This is important to get the answer right. There can be anything mentioned in the last paragraph, last part of the sentences after and or after comma, which can lead to a wrong answer. That would be a distorted answer. Fossils of similar plant and animal species can be found on widely separated continents only in long linear coastal rock zones of this. No fossils has been not been described in the passage. So what will we do? What will we do? This would be our answer. This would be our answer. This may be our answer. Okay. So the earth crust is thin. The earth crust is thin, hard, while molten flowing. Yes, yes. The earth crust is thin, hard layer of solid rock, while the mantle is a molten flowing sublayer of the crust. Okay, this has been mentioned by Holmes, so this can be the answer. Sea floors are younger than continent. Yes, it has been mentioned in the second paragraph. So C is our answer. C would be our answer, right? C is our answer. So that's it, guys. Do practice, and now right from now you will go with the structured method of getting to the answer. We will be posting more questions from tomorrow. This is our first video. Do give your suggestions in the comments. Bye.